John Mary Vianney was born on 8th May 1786 in Dardy, France, and was baptized the same day. He was the fourth child in a humble family of 6 children born to Matthew Vianney and his wife, Marie. John was raised in a Catholic home, and the family often helped the poor. The turbulence of the French Revolution marked Saint Vianney's childhood. A man with vision overcomes obstacles and performs deeds that seem impossible. John Vianney was a man with vision. He wanted to become a priest, but he had to overcome his insufficient formal schooling, which inadequately prepared him for seminary studies. As his education had been disrupted by the French Revolution, he struggled in his studies, particularly with Latin, but worked hard to learn. His failure to comprehend Latin lectures forced him to discontinue his studies. But his vision of being a priest urged him to seek private tutoring. But Abbe Bailey persuaded the Vicar General that Saint Vianney's extraordinary piety made up for his limitations. After a lengthy battle with the books, Vianney was finally ordained a priest on 12 August 1815. He was known for his devotion to the Virgin Mary and to Saint Philomena, and was dedicated to the sacrament of reconciliation for his parishioners. His work as a confessor was John Vianney's most remarkable accomplishment. In the winter months, he was to spend 11 to 12 hours daily reconciling people with God. In the summer months, this time was increased to 16 hours. As John's reputation as a confessor grew, pilgrims traveled from all over France to receive the sacrament of reconciliation from him. He would spend up to many hours a day in the confessional, committed to saving souls. Many people look forward to retirement and taking life easy, doing the things they always wanted to do but never have the time. But John Vianney had no thoughts of retirement. His fame spread until people began to travel to him in 1827. Within 30 years, it is said he received up to 20,000 pilgrims each year. Since he was deeply devoted to Saint Philomena, he erected a chapel and shrine in her honor. When he later became seriously ill, but miraculously recovered, he attributed his health to Saint Philomena's intercession. During the course of his assignment in Ars, Vianney strived to transform his town spiritually. He vehemently preached against blasphemy and paganic dancing and refused to give absolution to parishioners who did not obey. Soon John became the parish priest of Curé in Ars, France. He had no gift for learning, but he did have the gift of understanding what was in people's hearts and minds that made him a wonderful confessor. He was concerned that in the wake of war, many people in France had no true religious education that he used in his homilies to try to teach about the faith and spend his time to hear confessions. Wherever he went, John immediately began praying and working for the conversion of his parishioners. He preached powerfully on the mercy and love of God, and it is said that even staunch sinners converted when they heard his words. John suffered from many trials and temptations, but he remained firm in his faith. Whenever he wasn't in the confessional, he spent a great deal of time in prayer and practicing mortification. The body of Saint John Mary Vianney, entombed above the main altar in the Basilica at Ars, France. The face is covered with a wax mask. Vianney left behind a legacy of faith and was viewed as the champion of the poor. On 4th August 1859, Vianney died at the age of 73. On 3rd October 1874, Pope Pius IX proclaimed him venerable. On 8 January 1905, Pope Pius X declared him blessed and proposed him as a model to the parochial clergy. In 1925, John Mary Vianney was canonized by Pope Pius XI, who in 1929 made him patron saint of parish priests. Saint John Vianney is not only the patron saint of parish priests, he is patron saint of all priests.